What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and this is an emphatic war recap video. So yeah, gonna just jump into the war log, and it's this war versus the Chinese clan, the level 8 clan. And I tell you what, when we first saw the clan, because they had 220 wins or something like that, 221 now you can see, and they're level 8, we were like, geez, we're going to be in for it. But you can clearly tell by the score that 24 3 stars versus 3, we absolutely smashed them. So yeah, what I do want to say as well, there are a lot of awesome raids in this video, in this war. I've had to try and keep it as short and sweet as I can, although I'm going to show a lot of raids and try and talk through them. But yeah, there's a lot of... Everyone's just doing so well in terms of attack strategies, and so varied as well, that it's hard to get everyone into the video. Otherwise I'd just be doing like 2-hour videos every war, and I just don't have the time to do that, and probably people are going to get bored with watching it anyway. So here we go. This is an attack by David. He's coming to the clan strong already, dropping some pretty cool 3 stars, and this is a LaLoon attack, and I like the way he brings a heal spell to help his loons at the back end. And yeah, Shattered LaLoon, so as we know it, 2 golems, 3 hounds. Oh no, he's only brought 2 hounds with him, with 16 loons by the look of it. So he's adding a bit of weight up the front. Jump spell to get him into all the compartments he needs to get into, and you can see he's already sending in hounds from different angles and loons from different angles as well. So he's going for it, going top heavy on the loons at the start of the raid, got 2 for the back end, and he's just trying to get his loons into position, which they're doing quite nicely. And the raid is just going whole hog on this raid. That hound is getting up front nicely, stopping most of the loons from dying, and then the heal spell to help those loons as well is awesome. The queen came in and killed that second air defense, which again helped him back end loons. And it's just, look at the sheer amount of loons he's got left at the end of this raid. That's why I like this video. I know it was a weaker town hall 9, but he, even so, absolutely wrecked the base. Just very interesting LaLoon style attack. I'm just going to... I missed the deployment a little bit, so I'm going to just replay that from a distance. You can see Angli came in, aiming for those 2 air defences, king and queen going in, jump spell to get those guys in, and then here the hounds come. Oh, different side each one, targeting straight onto the air defences, and then the loons just to rush in and through. Brought a load of pups into the base, load of loons for cleanup. Just a really sick attack. So moving on up to number 26 next. Let's have a little look, and we've got Nuke. Completely different. This is a AQ walk GoHo attack. So it's using his queen to get some nice percentage for him. Oh, my mum and nan have just arrived, so I'm going to have to cut this video short and then rejoin it later in a minute. And Malcolm's also doing some crazy commentary as well. So yeah, let's speed through this one. The queen's going to start moving south. He's using minions to funnel, and once the queen goes, he's adding a couple of hogs at the start of the raid as well to help take down the defences. Once the queen, you can see, uses the hog to pull the CC as well, so the queen can deal with that. While the queen's dealing with it, poison to help take the dragon down. Shattered golems in as well, couple of wizards to help create the funnel. The queen's going to carry on moving around. He's going to break into the base, couple of hogs at the start, and then he's basically going to use a huge group of hogs for the back end of the base as well. Jump spell to help the guys go in, and then that's it. You see the queen using the rage spell there. Unfortunately, if he'd used the rage spell on the healers, he'd have probably got a lot more value for that. But the king's in there now. Here come the hogs. Huge huge group of hogs going in, and then we're going to catch the back end of the base with a heal spell to keep them alive, and that's it. So then yeah, really sick attack by Nuke, and that's this raid done. So we're going to catch up the next videos in a second when I come back. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll reconvene. What is up, guys? We are back, and I'm going to go back in, show the next raid. Sorry that the one with Nuke was sort of rushed and a bit all over the place, but hey ho, this is life. The wife has done me a favour and decided to go out the house for a bit and take the kids with her, so I get a bit of recording time. Hashtag what a legend. Anyway, let's move on this episode and move on this recap with Jack Rolfe, who is our next guy that's going to be wrecking a base. Here we've got the what looks to be a it's almost like an anti-2-star. I think it is, but you can see he's dropping the queen down with a number of healers on her to keep her alive. There's not much point defense that's going to simultaneously hit her. Looks like he's trying to get her to go north, but based on her position and the fact he took that defensive building down, I'm pretty confident. I think she might, but then again, judging the queen's actions is a very difficult thing to do. So it's at this point where she's going to make the decision, and she is going north. There you go. She's going to engage the queen. The enemy queen does go down, and now she's going to start regaining health slowly, which is great. That's what he wanted. So all he needs to do now is figure out the CC. He's going to use probably a single hog to go and get the CC pull. First one he's going to use to take down the cannon, and then it's going to go in and get the CC pull. Look, so now there's no defenses hitting the queen. He's going to take down the CC. You might as well use the free poison spell there while you're at it to well, basically damage the CC, but the queen's, because she's been hit with by the dragon and only the dragon, she's able to regain health anyway, so it's not a problem at all. Now he's got a golem down, a couple of wizards to funnel, wall breakers to break in, all pretty straightforward. The queen's still moving around, there are a few storages over there, and here comes the king in. So, with the CC already dead, the queen already dead, there's going to be not much to take on the king and the queen, and he's actually dropped a heal spell here to help the barbarian king with the barbarians to take the buildings down. So he's going to start taking defences down now, which is pretty sick. Unfortunately, they've moved, all the healers are sort of getting hit by the air defences now, so they're going to die pretty quick as well. But he's got a huge group of hogs which are coming, well, you can see them towards the right hand side of the base, and they're going to move through, and he's just going to be very sort of patient on his heal spell. And there you go, look, keep them nice and alive in the final part of the base. King and queen both almost on full health, and now the king comes in. Look, there goes the arch tower, cannon's about to go down. And then now, well, that's it now. Final cannon, loads of hogs left. King and queen on good health. Cleanup already there. Absolutely sick raid. So big shout out to Jack. You continually impress. Consistently wreck bases. Moving on to Epic with number 11. Let's have a little looky-loo. What have we got going on here? It's looks like a sort of a shattered GoHo with witches. So he's hoping to get a bit of extra tanking power in the core with the witches. Now you can see wizards are going down to help create the funnel. Maybe he can get a bit of value with the defences going down as well. One wizard down the bottom is taking down the arch tower. The north side wizards are not taking down the arch tower yet. However, there they go, taking it down, which is nice. Bottom wizard creating a huge funnel as well. So the queen's only got one route to go. The king's got one route to go. Witches going in. Jump spell down. There is a hound in the CC, which is slightly annoying. It just takes a little bit of time to take it down. But with all those defences gone, he's got basically a good chunk of there's still a good chunk of the base left. That hound needs to go down pretty soon as well. Enemy king kills the enemy queen. King's now on the expo. That's going to go down. Golem triggered the giant bomb there. So 3 giant bombs triggered already, meaning there's only one left. So whatever happens with his hogs, he's got 3 heal spells and a load of hogs now. Sending in sort of a small tight group down the bottom side, and then look at reinforcing with a couple of giants and extra hogs where he needs to. Another big force coming in from the 9 o'clock. And there you go, all sort of converging into one nice heal spell. And then he has got quite a big chunk of the base left. Looks like the arch tower and the cannon over here are going to be the last buildings to go down based on the pathing. He's probably going to use the heal spell there naturally where you'd want to, where all the hogs are going to stay for a little while. And then those 2 defences are going to be the last few things that go down. Wizards already down the bottom side. Look, Queen's there to help clean up as well. There's just there's basically cleanup everywhere. The King's going to get slapped pretty hard about now by those hogs, and then the hogs will help clean up as well. So yeah,
pretty sick raid. I like the hog deployment, the staggered drop. It seemed to work really well. 3 heal spells made it really nice as well. He actually used a haste. I didn't even see the haste be used. I don't know if any of you guys did. Maybe you can let me know in the comments where it was. Moving up to number 10 with Tim. Let's have a little look. Okay, he's using sort of like a GoVaHo. So golems, valks and hogs. So the golems initially using, he's figured out where to drop the wizards to get some good action on the funnel. Both north and south side so the queen doesn't walk. He needs to get the next layer really, so these bottom wizards should take that wizard tower down. I'd say the top wizards will do the same, but there's a really annoying arch tower that's just slaying everything on path. Jump spell straight into core, that's pretty cool. And to be fair, because he's done that and using the Valkyries as well, he's going to get quite a lot of value from this part of the raid. Queen's going to take down the dragon. Another defense is just about to go down the cannon on the way in. All those Valkyries now under heal, under rage in the core. That core is going to get decimated very quickly because Valkyries under rage and heal are just sick. Now, here we go, look. Hogs coming in from the bottom side. He saved 8. He's going to let those hogs move around in a group. Doesn't need to waste a heal spell yet. Yes, a couple of hogs are going to die now. But he's still sort of moving around the base. Giant bomb did okay there. But look at that. Sort of mini Asian walled the rest of those defences towards the bottom side. Now here we go. We've got quite a bit of the base to move around. The queen is going to potentially move north soon. There you go. She's going to take down the wizard tower. So he drops the heal spell down in a good spot. And then you've only got a few point defense left to take care of. So wizard tower down, mortar down, and now the hogs are officially out of heal and in the danger zone. They're getting sprung about, but 1 defense to go, and then the cleanup's going to do their work. You got the king down the bottom side, giant and hogs up the north side, queen slapping walls like normal. So, but yeah, great attack by Tim. I'm really glad I'm able to show the replay on it. Moving up to number 8 now with Hardly. Let's have a little look at your it's Hardy E3. I'm really bad at names. Everyone in the clan laughs at me just because of how bad I am at it, but hey ho. Anyway, 5 healers on a queen. It's a lot because you normally you can get away with 4. So he's going for a super queen. Now I think he clearly wants her to move north. Or it looks like it anyway. Hard to call. I always hate trying to guess which way the queen's going to go because I always get it bloody wrong. But if you can get it and he's got it to go north, look, he's fine. That sort of setback arch tower is a little bit of a pain, which is probably why he's bought the 5 healers. Got some funneling going on as well with minions and wizards. The extra barracks is going to go down soon as well. Pulled the CC, look. He's pulled the CC whilst being hit with an archer. Oh, he's got the rage spell down anyway. See, I don't think he needed 5 healers for this. I think he'd have got away with 4, without too much of a problem. The queen hasn't been in a danger zone at any point yet, really. Particularly with the poison and the rage spell to help the queen. He's not going to need to jump in at any point of this raid, though, so that's quite interesting. Meanwhile, I've sort of missed the bottom side. He's used some minions to funnel onto the cannon. Actually, the minions are going to go clutch and take down the cannon itself. Then Golem and the king in the bottom side take down the enemy king, take down some defences while they're at it. And then he's only got the north and right side of the base, with north and east side of the base to take down the defences, and then he's into the core. With the core, he's got some heal spell to keep the hogs alive, and the hogs are just going to collate there and just go do some absolute major damage. Queen's in a great spot as well because she's going to help take down the defences on the south side. There you go, look, final defence gone down, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's so many hogs alive. I think there's an absolute crap ton. Probably about 11, 12, 13 maybe. With wizards on the north side funnel. It's just a really sick raid because I think all 5 healers are still alive on the queen over there. I like the split heroes. I think the king taking out that bottom compartment was a good idea. And then the hogs taking down the north and east compartments, that was that just seemed to work really well. Final raid, we're going to show this ward by David. let's have a little look at how he gets on. 3 healers, sorry, so it's going to be a super queen for a little bit. Bit of an AQ walk. Giant down, and looks like he's just using the giant to distract the arch tower to do the funnel. That's all it's there for. It's like a suicide giant almost. He wants to make sure the queen goes south, clearly. That's his plan to do it. So good idea, good plan. Now she's taking that barracks down. That's when she's going to move south. Look, because of where the queen was, she's getting hit by 3 defenses here, but not for long. Because there's only 3 healers, 2-point defense and a wizard tower would have, you know, killed her. But because she's taken it down quite quickly, now she's in the position of gaining health. That rage looked like it was a bit crap, but it caught the healers in it. And now the queen's going to go against the enemy queen in a second, and the healers are going to remain in the rage, and the queen's going to take down the the air defense quicker, and now the healers are in rage when the queen's versus the enemy queen. So that rage was actually amazing. So if you thought that looked a bit weirdly placed, you're right, it did, but it was actually really nice positioning. So credit there. Just a great planned start of the raid, and the healers are slowly dying, which means the queen's going to slowly die, but he's still got the ability there. I love the fact that he's doing like a king, suicide king, sort of to go and take the enemy king down, to take down some defences, and there's basically the hounds over there just doing nothing of any value to anything. The queen's on the complete opposite side of the base. He has popped the ability, but the hogs are in now. And they're all going to converge sort of towards the core, taking down those expos. Is going to be the final hurdle, should we say. If he puts a nice placed heal spell now, it's going to cover almost all those defences as well. So that's pretty spot on. And now the queen's still just cleaning up. She's going to carry on moving completely around the outside of the base. Loon in to take that final cannon down, which again, amazing sort of planning here, planning to the degree that I would probably end up divorced if I tried to do. But yeah, love the fact he saved that loon for the back end as well. Got those hogs for cleanup, and just just going to finish up the rest of the base. The queen, she's now become useless, but the hogs, they're taking over and they're going to wreck the base for him. There it is, 100%, beautiful attack, well done. So to summarise, great war from Emphatic. There were 5 town hall 10s, so we were 1 point off of what we consider a perfect war, which would be to take down that final town hall 9. But we did have 3 attacks unused. Let's name and shame them. Bow, naughty boy, and Nightmares on Wax, very naughty for not doing your attacks at all. So anyway, I definitely had a room there to get the 85 stars. Hope you enjoyed this recap, guys. As always, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts, comments on the sort of raids that you're seeing here. Is this what you like to see? And also any tips or anything you want to suggest in my videos moving forwards. I'm always happy to hear that, and I do take everything on board. So peace out, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.